Welcome to the Club 54 pre-round show. It's LIV Golf Dallas presented by Aramco. Round 2 is here and the pressure is rising. Patrick Reed, Harold Varner III lead the way for the 4 aces, but the chase is on. The leaderboard is stacked and the field knows this is the round to make a move. Momentum can flip in a single swing and every shot carries weight. It's Texas Heat, tight competition, and round 2 is ready to deliver. Welcome to the Club 54 pre-round show. I'm your host, Christian Crosby, joined by 3-time PGA Tour winner and 4 aces champion Pat Perez, and your favorite LIV golf analyst, my best friend forever, Jerry Fultz. And if you take a look behind us, there are tons of people, but most of them just walked over this way because Bryson DeChambeau decided to take a stroll. And that guy, my friends, is a superstar. He's here in his hometown. We got a sold-out crowd. How are we feeling at top of round 2?
It's the kind of paper, that's Pat. It's the kind of behavior you only used to see from Tiger Woods when he would walk around the grounds. They're out here, they're rabid for him. You know, he had kind of a one-man marketing campaign for this, and it's sold out today. It's incredible. The energy's high. They're having a great time already. And the demographic, for those who care, skews a lot younger than most golf tournaments.
How about those 4 aces, Pat?
Oh, I'm excited.
Round 1 was fun, huh?
I'm excited. It was. I'm so happy I got Harold and Varner today, or Harold and P. Reed today. I'm so excited to have them today.
Well, Harold Varner and P. Reed led the way. They seemed really comfortable playing together on a course where many of the guys weren't playing so comfortably. Thoughts on yesterday overall, Pat?
Well, they like the course. The Aces like this course. We almost won last year. We finished second. Little stumble at the end, but Harold and Patrick both love this course. They've both been playing great, been working on the game. Harold's been trending all year. Patrick's looking for that first win, but he's really excited about his position today.
And they both play a lot of practice rounds together. They both talk a lot of smack together as well. So if those two guys are in the final grouping, the lead grouping tomorrow, I think even though Rahm's right there, one of those two is going to win because they just want to beat each other more than they want to beat the rest of the field, even though they're teammates.
It definitely feels like 2022 all over again. We might need you to jump out there, Pat.
Oof, you don't want that. They wouldn't be leading after today.
All right. Harold Varner said in his presser, he mentioned a shot on the 13th hole from P. Reed that he said was one of the best shots we're going to see all week. Take a look at this.
Saw the best chip, worst putt ever. So if y'all are watching today, this guy hit the worst whatever iron he hit on this par 5, and it was on this hill. Did anyone see this shot? No, you didn't. So let me explain it. So he is sitting like this, and the green's sitting like this, and over the green it'll go on the next tee box. It'll be like 50 yards away. So he chips it, somehow shimmies it through the rough, misses the bunker, and it goes to 4 feet, and he misses the putt. But it was the best chip, best shot I saw. It will be the best shot in all of golf on this golf course this week, without a doubt. And you guys didn't see it. That's the best. That's even better. So yeah, it was sick.
A Harold Varner III presser. That dude is just must-see TV.
That shot, we showed it that on the broadcast. That shot left David and I pretty much speechless, and you know how tough that is. But Pat, I mean, there are very few guys who could hit that shot, but everybody could make 5 from there. You have to make the putt. You got to make the putt.
He knows that, but anyway, he was disappointed. I talked to him on the putting green second.
But he does that all the time, doesn't he? He hits those kind of shots.
He practices all day. Every practice round for 9 holes, he plays 9 at a time. He hits 5 shots from the hardest position you can. That isn't even the hardest shot he would practice in a practice round.
Yeah, these guys clearly love each other. You know these guys very well. They played together yesterday. They're going to play again together today. How much easier does it make golf when you're super comfortable around someone that you're playing with? Does that help at all?
Yeah, a little bit. They play, like Jerry said, they play practice round all the time. They go to dinner together. They hang out all the time. They travel together. But they want to beat each other. They both want to win. They both, want to climb up that board. Make a push toward the individual title. They're friends. They're going to talk some smack today. But they are trying to beat each other, hands down. All right, and also trying to help the Aces.
Yeah,
they're missing one smack talker from the practice rounds, though, and it's right between us.
I was going to say something, but I left it alone. All right, let's take a look at the individual leaderboard as we head into round 2. And at the top of the leaderboard, we have some 4 aces for you. Patrick Reed, Harold Varner III leading the way with a 5-under finish from round 1. John Rahm, Abraham Ancer, and another 4 aces member, Dustin Johnson. Jerry, break this down for us.
Well, at one point yesterday, Thomas Peters was the only 4 ace member who didn't lead at some point yesterday. Pretty impressive. DJ, though, that's the one that can concerns me, Pat, because he has started off well in the previous first rounds a number of times this year and not finished it off.
He has. He's also still going back and forth with 2 putters right now, which he started with the LIV all week, and he's had the spider out for the last 24 hours. So I don't know which one he's going with, but that putter's a big club for him.
And here's that team leaderboard. 4 aces leading the way, 9 under. Big lead currently. Crushers GC right behind them, and Legion, of course, in third. As you look at this leaderboard, how are we feeling about that,
4
Jay?
aces led in scrambling and putting collectively as a team. Crushers led in greens and regulation, 2 of the most important statistical categories. And as we found out yesterday, it's important to stay out of the hay here, but it's not all that important to hit the fairways, which was shocking to me.
Yeah, well, the heat was definitely on, not only outside, but on the leaderboard. Let's take a look back at round 1 before we dive into round 2.
This is LIV Golf Dallas.
To a person, they were talking about the difficulty of this course.
See those flags? It's like someone opened an oven door somewhere.
At the moment, it's Dustin Johnson's show. And his team, the 4 aces, both lead the way.
Chasing a first victory in quite a while.
Feels like 2022.
They were the early dynasty of 4 aces, weren't they?
Yes, they were. The good old days.
So Harold Barner III and Patrick Reed, a pair of 4 aces, dealing a decent hand on the opening day, both 5 under par.
On a golf course like this, when the wind starts blowing, I mean, you can get yourself in some really bad situations and bad spots. So I feel like we're in a good spot.
Yeah, it's called being committed to the process. Time to be a true champion.
The Crushers, of course, chasing a 3rd straight title.
The main goal for all 4 of us, is to have 12 consistent rounds of golf. Our goals are to just focus individually on what we need to do ourselves. That's kind of what we've done the last few years, and it's kind of been a mantra for our success.
Hey, Pat, I got to be honest, that was some pretty solid champagne shower technique right there.
I got real good at doing that 7 times. But at the end of it, DJ said, "You spray me, you're off the team again." So I stayed far away from him.
You got to spray the big guy, man. That's what
a couple
you gotta
times,
do.
right out of the gate, it was fine, but he started to get like, dude, get away from me.
Sounds like you sprayed him once too often.
Way too many.
That's a great still right there, by the way. All right, let's take a look at the competition within the competition. The race for an exemption into the Open is on right now. Sergio is still holding on to his spot, but this is not a done deal for Sergio Garcia, correct?
No, I'm actually playing for my boy Pooj. I think he'd be phenomenal at Portrush. He hits his iron so low. He's got plenty of length, great short game, great putter. But again, Sergio, I believe he deserves an exemption anyway into it. His past record of his entire life.
No question.
But I'm actually pulling for either one. But I would like to see Pooj play.
Sergio doesn't have to do anything in order to get that spot because he's got the spot right now. He can only lose it. Somebody else can do well. If Sergio doesn't finish in the points, there is a scenario where Pooj, his teammate, could finish 3rd and take that spot from him. And in that scenario, it's likely going to come down to 1 putt, and that will make for some serious drama.
That'd be awesome.
Well, we also have some 3 giants, 3 big dogs going for the leaderboard today, which is really exciting. I got 3 names for you: Bryson DeChambeau, Dustin Johnson, Jon Rahm. When you think of these 3 guys, where they currently stand and how this week is going so far, what do you think?
Well, Bryson's going to have to play well because John's going to. So I see John being somewhere near the lead, or if not leading at the end of this. DJ, it all depends on that putter day. He left a lot of putts short yesterday. Like I said, he's fiddling with 2 putters right now. He needs a good day. He's had great weekends after good starts. But Bryson, I expect him to play well. He actually played okay, just a little off on the iron control yesterday.
From a win probability standpoint, it is overwhelmingly in favor of Jon Rahm after round 1.
Wow, that's a big statement.
Yeah, no, it is. It's statistically, it's 44% to win versus 11 and 9% from Harold Barner III and Patrick Reed, respectively.
We talked about those 3 big dogs. There's another big dog that put out a tweet today, top of the day, that I thought was pretty cool. Here's Phil Mickelson with some amazing words about the game of golf here. Just thoughts on this guy. He always comes through with just says the right things at the right time.
Yeah, there were, what was it, I think 31 players out of 54 had at least a double bogey on their card. There were 11 of them who had 2 doubles or worse on their card, him being one of them. You have to avoid that, and he knows it. But the thing is with Phil, he's had a history of that for 40 years. See, that's what he does. He takes chances that other people wouldn't even think of, and he enjoys doing it, but it bit him yesterday. The gamble didn't pay off.
We're going to take a deeper dive into round 2, but before we do that, let's toss it now over to the range with Rachel Drummond. She's got all the info on the inside action. Rachel, what's going on? What's the vibe like?
How you doing? I mean, it is ridiculous here. We've got a sold-out crowd, but guys, I've got to take you here first. Come with me. This is Charles Schwartzel's little boy. Look at his fit. I mean, if your dad's a Masters champ, look at that. Yeah, give the boss chance. Look at that. And look at Dad. Look at the hat. It's a beautiful thing. Right, I also, Louis had a great day yesterday. He shot 1 under. He's on the phone. But he's warming up with this club. It's called a butter blade. It's tiny. I mean, that's got Shanksville written all over it. Burmy had a good day. Slight injury. Oh, here we go. HV3. Now, I just want to give a bit of context for how good his round was yesterday. At the beginning of the season, he was 50th in putting. Yesterday, he got to 11th. And he's been doing some amazing work with Ricey. Ricey, how good was that change in putting?
It's getting there.
It's getting there.
Same again today.
Man of loads of words. Thanks, Ricey. P. Reed just behind him. 4 aces are in control at the moment. DJ's got a new putter in the bag. Claude, is he ripping it?
Yeah, no, the putter is staying in the bag.
You like it?
I like the new putter.
And how about the ball flight?
Ball flight's been good. You know, I think DJ played good yesterday and expect more from today. If he can just make a few more putts yesterday, left a couple right in the middle, you know, when you make a putter change, just dialing it in, but.
Perfect. Get a little look at that putter. He's absolutely ripping it. Oh my God, it's just stacked the range today. Let's get a look at Bryson. Sorry, Richie, I'm making you work so hard today. Get a little look on him. He said he needs some luck today. He shot level, but the Open Championship vibes. And we know what that's like. If you can stay in it, let's look at Rahm. Adam, I think they missed that action shot just there of you.
What was it? What happened?
He's playing great. You know, what's the ball striking like? How's the course playing?
The course is great. I think it'll be a little firmer today, which is good. Greens were still pretty receptive yesterday. But you have to hit fairways. The fairways are hard to hit, and with those firming up, it's going to be awesome the next 2 days. So.
Can you relax?
Can I relax? No.
Never.
Never relax.
No.
I work for John. I work for John. Never relax.
Right, let's get one more man.
He's got that right.
Where's Pulse? So, I mean, we talk about this man's mentality. At one point, he was quite a few over and he got it back to 1 over. Pulse, you're a man of mentality. How did you manage to stay in it when it felt like it slipped away quite quickly yesterday?
Just this stupid crap that goes on in your head, right? You're just the fighting spirit of making triples and doubles, and it's demoralizing. So you just have to dig deep and try and pull your round together.
I think that could be a next YouTube channel, no?
Yeah, IP The Postman. New YouTube channel coming out Monday. Like and subscribe, and we got some incredible content coming.
I've just given you another content idea. Play well today, Pulse.
Come on, no doubles and bogeys and triples today. No bogeys, doubles and triples. Let's keep a clean card.
Clean card. Well, it doesn't matter even if you do. Right, back to you guys. I did the classic there and didn't put the mic in front of their face. Good one, Rachel.
Rachel, great job. The new content marketing manager for the Majestics now, huh? Before you go, just talk about the vibe. I know it's going to be a little more hot out there today. What's the overall vibe over there on the range?
I can't tell you. This has got Adelaide vibes. The energy is ridiculous, and we saw what Bryson did for ticket sales. He is the man of golf at the moment. We've got some amazing celebrities, which we're going to grab later on. Where there? This man, G-Mac. You're on fire.
Well, I mean, on fire's all relative. I guess I'm on fire for me right now. I'll take it and run.
Go on, go get warmed up. Okay, that's all good. That's all good from me.
Thank you, Rachel. We look forward to seeing you in the Majestics YouTube content coming soon. Let's talk about our marquee groupings. You just had G-Mac there. The first group we're going to chat about, Abe Answer, Dustin Johnson, G-Mac's in the house. This is going to be an interesting group. Jerry, break this down for us.
Abe Answer, just the merchant of accuracy, or the accuracy merchant, as Duncan Carey puts it, he's just so extremely precise with his game. Not the longest hitter, of course, where you would think you need length. We got two guys in that group who don't have a lot of it, and Graham McDowell too, who is on fire, by the way, even though it could be relative. DJ, you heard from Claude Harmon there. He expects him to play well. If he just gets a couple more putts to the hole, you never know how that's going to turn out. The greens are a little faster today, but the same firmness, believe it or not, 340 on however they measure it, same as yesterday, but a half a foot faster. So it's going to be a little more of a test, and we're starting to feel that wind kicked up already.
Thank you, Jerry. And Pat, no better person to cover these three guys right here. P. Reed, HV3, and John Rahm. What are you expecting from these boys?
Spent a lot of time with these guys. P. Reed is ready to go. He's so excited to be in position. HV, he's a confidence player. When he's playing well, he gets more confident. He loves this course. He's so excited to play with Patrick. And then John, I mean, what have you not said about John? He's going to be there in the end. He's going to play great today.
Pat, you know the four aces. You know their strengths. You know their weaknesses. What do they really got to do to lock in and get this job done this week?
Well, it's like Jerry and everyone talk about. You got to stay out of quit making doubles and stuff like that. These guys just got to play solid and they can win this tournament.
All right, it's time now to toss it over to Annabelle Angel and her 5 under feature. She's got 5 fun facts to get us right for Live Golf Dallas. Annabelle.
Here are 5 things you need to know heading into the second round. Yesterday marked the first time that either Joaquin Niemann or Bryson DeChambeau did not finish their first round in the top 5 since LIV Hong Kong back in early March. The 4 aces have 3 players in the top 5, however. Captain DJ started birdie eagle, then Harold Varner III and Patrick Reed both shot 67s to tie for the lead. It's been almost 2 years since the 4 aces combined for a team win. We're here on the 9th hole, which only yielded 4 birdies, playing a full half shot over par. Why? Missed this fairway as over 60% of the players did. Oh! Bye-bye golf ball. John Rahm defied most laws of physics by hitting only 5 fairways in round 1, still managing a 4 under par finish. As noted, the tournament within a tournament continues today. From 1997 to 2022, Sergio Garcia competed in every Open Championship. He's narrowly missed qualifying the past 2 seasons by a total of just 5 shots. Entering today, he maintains a narrow lead among otherwise non-exempt players to earn a spot in this year's final major. Want to make more putts? We'll all be watching Graham McDowell work his magic this weekend. The former US Open champ tends to heat up in June. He led the field yesterday in strokes gained putting. Giddy up, Graham.
Great job, Annabelle Angel. Thank you very much. Jerry?
AC time for me.
Yeah, I was going to say, we appreciate you standing out here in the heat.
To me, please?
Oh, this isn't that bad. This isn't bad at all. Nope.
We're going to miss you, Jerry.
I know what you guys are whining about. Thanks. I got to run.
Stay with us here.
On my cart, please.
Okay.
Stay with us here. Club 54 pre-round show. Coming up next, Don Boulay and Suan Hang. Sorry. All right, it's now time to toss it over to Don Boulay and Suan Hang. They're going to break down the course and talk about the key stretches that will either make or break this round. Take a look.
Dom, yesterday showed us that Barredo has a lot of teeth to this golf course. Only 12 players under par. Now, very different golf course from when we played back in September. This time around, a lot more rough, a lot more wind. Few stretches that we have to take note of. 15 through to 18. 3 of the top 4 hardest holes are in that stretch. Some very intimidating drives, some very demanding second shots. You got to stay patient in that stretch.
Absolutely. I was following DJ yesterday. He was 5 under par after 10 holes, played the last 8 in 3 overs. So the front nine's where you do the scoring. And I've identified 4 holes, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 2 very short par 4s. A very reachable par 5 and a short par 3. Get your score on the front 9, hang on the back 9. Listen, anything in the 60s on this golf course is a very good score.
Thank you, Don Boulay. Thank you, Suan Hang. You hear that music, Pat? They're cranking it up. That means we're getting closer to the shotgun start. Let's talk about this course. You have so much experience playing out here. If you could break it down for the fans watching, how tough is this course? What are these guys facing today?
Well, it's really a position course. It's really a position course on the greens. You got to be in the right section of this green. to actually make birdies. The rough is penal, but it is wide enough to actually hit all the fairways. But the wind really picked up yesterday, which made it a lot harder. You know, and the guys can't really tell. The flag's blowing one way, but you know, but when you're out in the fairway, they can't really tell because the trees don't show you enough.
Hey, welcome to Freddy's.
I'm ready, man.
Hey, welcome to Freddy's. Can I have a name for the order?
Yeah, Matt.
Matt? Okay.
Yeah,
what would you like today, sir?
Can I do a Freddy's original double with bacon, but can I get just meat, cheese, and bacon?
I think we could do that,
and
sir.
And then do that in a meal. So fries as well with that, and I'll take a Dr. Pepper. Make sure it's the good ice.
Anything else?
And we're also gonna do one more Freddy's original double with bacon. I have a friend in the car, so.
Sauce too.
Yeah, we want the sauce. We also both want a concrete.
What kind?
What do you recommend?
Oh, I would go with the Oreo double for sure.
Okay, yeah, can I do Reese's?
Reese's Royale?
Yeah, let's do a Reese's Royale.
I'm gonna go the Oreo double.
You sound like trouble.
You have no idea.
Does that complete your order, Matt?
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, man. It was really good.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I made sure it was really good.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
Are you Bubba Watson?
You the golfer? Yes.
You're the one with the funky swing, right?
I'm the fry guy.
I knew you looked familiar.
Like a pro right there.
I'm not sure taking orders for food is Bubba's calling, but that was fun to watch for sure.
Yes, good.
That's all you got for that, huh?
No
All right, we'll move on. All right, now time to toss it back over to Rachel Drummond as she checks out the guys getting their final prep in before the shotgun start. Rachel, over to you.
This isn't about me. Let's just see what's going on here. We've got Anthony Anderson, Harold Varner. We've got Titus O'Neill, Chris Tucker, all giving the boys some good luck. Anthony.
Yes.
You're back. You're in Virginia. You couldn't stay away. How much do you enjoy?
I could not stay away. I love LIV. I'm going to be at as many of these events as I can possibly be.
And how's your golf game? Come on, give us a little insight.
Well, you know, that's why I come here. You know, hopefully some of this sweat and swing juice rubs off on me. And so my golf game is decent. I'm the guy that you want to invite to your member guest tournament. When my golf game is on, I'm the guy that you want.
You've got all the shots. Right, we're going to get, Bubba, look at Bubba. And we've also got Titus O'Neill and Chris Tucker. I'm going to fire in underneath the camera.
Oh, man.
Titus, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
First up, I've never met a man this size in my life. Right, you're amazing in the ring. How are you on that first tee?
I'm not bad on the first tee. It just depends on what time you catch me. If you catch me around this time, I'll be all right. Anytime later in the day after I've eaten, already worked out and all that stuff, I'm probably not going to be that good.
And you've got an amazing mentality. What one bit of advice would you give for everyone at home about mental strength?
I would say first and foremost, find someone that you feel comfortable talking to. It's okay not to be it's okay not to be okay, and actually go and get help for that. I'm a big proponent of mental health and wellness and understanding, whether it's from a faith perspective or a world's perspective. Find someone that you feel comfortable talking to and being vulnerable with, because there's a lot of stuff that we all have to unpack sometimes, and things that when people look at us as superheroes sometimes, whether you're a mother or a father, sometimes we don't feel so super, and we need a hero, and that sometimes that hero is a lot closer than we ever think it will.
I think some of the teams need you on the mental side here, Titus. Right, one more.
Right,
Chris Tucker, can I grab you?
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Talk to me. More nervous performing or playing golf?
Playing golf. When I'm on the practice range, I'm great, but when I get out there in front of my buddies, I'm hacking, I'm hitting in the woods. So yeah, playing golf. And I think God don't want me to get too good playing golf because I quit acting, and I'll just play golf the whole time.
You're going to retire. It's Titus still. It's scary having Titus behind me.
I'm scared of it.
Now, what's the handicap? Talk to me more about your goal.
The whole thing is a handicap. It's a problem for me. It's a problem. But I'm going to get it together. I hope some of this rub off on me, hanging out with these guys here.
And all together, one golfer you're rooting for today?
I'm rooting for everybody. Yeah. Everybody.
Man of the people.
I'm in the middle.
Yeah, I'd actually like to see, Sergio's been playing really well lately too. And last time I came out here, Bryson was my pick for today, but I think Sergio may do well. And obviously Bubba.
Yeah, I like Bubba. That's my buddy Bubba.
Yeah.
They love the LIV boys. Yeah. Right, enough from these boys, back to you.
Oh yeah, Rom, I want Rom to do good. All of them to do good. Bryson, all of them. Put them on.
Thank you so much, Ray. Have you played with Chris Tucker by any chance?
No,
I feel
play
like
with
you would have.
Anthony and Titus.
Okay.
I play with both of them.
Are they any good? You can be honest on this show, Pat.
Somewhat.
All right, fair enough. Stay with us here at Club 54 pre-round show. More to come and some final thoughts.
Oh boy.
All right, the fans have asked. We're going to deliver. They love the Pat chat. You got to be honest. As the fans ask questions, you got to answer honestly. So let's get through it. All right, let's go through our first fan submitted question for Pat. Hey, Pat, best dressed player. That's a good one.
Ex-player, me. Best dressed player, the Aces look the best.
I'm not surprised by that answer, Pat. All right, next question. We have, here we go. Hey, Pat, worst dressed player.
It used to be the Cleeks, but not anymore. They look phenomenal.
I love the Cleeks, Brandon. They look good.
Worst. It used to be Poulter back in the day with that crazy gear he had.
Ian Poulter's your answer. All right. Let's go to
back in the day, though.
I'm telling them you said that. Hey, Pat, what's your top 80s rock song?
Ooh, probably Wasted Years, Iron Maiden. God, there's too many.
You won't sing it on the show, though.
No, I won't.
You won't sing it on the show.
No, there's any Metallica, GNR, Maiden, you name it, Whitesnake.
Not one line from any song for us?
No, sir.
Damn.
Wasted Years, probably Iron Maiden.
I tried, fans. I tried to get it out of them. All right, next question. All right, when do you see the 2v2 on course and in studio broadcast?
God, I don't want that smoke. It'll be like 1 on 8.
You might not ever see that, but thanks for asking. We appreciate the love there. Who do you think would perform the best other than yourself if that were to ever happen?
I would take Dom, for sure.
Shout out to Dom Boulet. All right, last question here. Hey, Pat, how do you like the Texas heat?
Well, I've been coming here since '02, so I'm used to it. I love it. Dallas, I love coming to this town.
I gotta tell you,
Texas is awesome.
I'm pretty sweaty, man.
Yeah,
I'm
just used to it. I mean, I live in Scottsdale, so I mean, how can I bitch about the heat? You know. So
I'll tell you what.
Love it here.
What I love is to see all of these fans here. I would love to hear your thoughts on just how this game is growing. So many fans here. We'll talk about it in just a little bit. More to come here at Club 54 pre-round show. Stay tuned. There's no time like the present to sign up for the league's loyalty program, LiveX. You can keep up with news and info on the league's 13 teams and your favorite players. There's also fun, interactive games to keep you entertained. It's all through the LiveX hub on the Live Golf app. Sign up today. Make sure you guys do that. It's LiveX, baby. All right, it's time to toss it over to the boys in the booth for their final thoughts on the competition. It's Arla White and David Faraday. To you, boys.
Oh, it's another scorcher just outside of downtown Dallas here. Huge crowd flocking through the gates for Super Saturday. Big day, of course, for Jon Rahm, seeking a first victory of the season. Equally big, if not bigger, for the likes of Harold Varner III and Patrick Reed. The better they play, the better the four aces do as well, who have a healthy 6-stroke lead. But a lot of the crowd here, David, have come to see one man.
Yeah.
He lives locally in Grapevine, about 25 minutes away, and that is, of course, Bryson DeChambeau.
Yeah, and he has been everywhere around the Dallas-Fort Worth area for the last month or so. It's been a campaign with, he's been on billboards, he's been on traffic lights, he's been on the internet, you know, with his social media. He is everywhere, and he's a big part of the reason, you know, that it's a sellout here today. There's always a huge spotlight on him wherever he plays, but it's particularly intense this week.
And he started so well yesterday, tailed off in his final 8 holes. He was 3 over par, but he's level par to start the day, only 5 back, and he feeds off those crowds, David. So expect a good show today from Bryson DeChambeau to get the crowd going. Join us at the top of the hour. We'll have the call.
Thank you, David. Thank you, Arlo. Here's a series of chip-ins from yesterday. Pat, some of these you saw with your own eyes. Talk about it.
There was a lot of them. DJ was right in front of me, and I kept hearing chip in the first 2 holes, but DJ loves this grass. It's easy to chip off of, get a good lie every single time. Here's a putt off the green, which is just as good.
Caleb Surratt here. Ooh.
The grass here around the greens is so fine. You can putt through it just like green.
There's your boy DJ.
Yeah, DJ, great short game. Makes it easier when you have to putt.
It looks so easy when he does it.
Now here's a guy, no surprise, chipping in. This guy does it at least once a day. This makes it look as easy as anybody I've ever seen with a wedge in his hand.
And here's P.
Now
Reed,
here's
your
another
boy.
guy at 100%. He loves these. He'd rather chip than putt. He loves to chip in.
That's good stuff right there. last but not least, John Rahm
Putting off the green. Yeah. See, you'll see a lot of guys putt because they can't get enough spin with the chip, and the putter's the best option. I want a little bit of speed, but you know.
You can hear the music cranking up right now, Pat, which means it's time for us to go. Any final thoughts? Got to be quick, running out of time. But you got
I'm looking forward to today. Everybody enjoy yourself. Enjoy the coverage. It's going to be hot.
It's going to be
Get
hot.
a cool drink and stay inside.
Well, hopefully they are watching. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for joining us on the Club 54 pre-round show. The main show starts now. We enjoy it as we always do, and we hope you do as well. We'll see you on the post-round show in the Club 54 post-round with the crew. Thanks for watching. I only got one more thing to say. Pat, you got me on 3. 1, 2, 3. Peace.